Whether you're hitting the road or kicking back in the cab, it's time to take a load off with Big Rig Banter. Powered by alltruckjobs.com, your source for finding the trucking jobs drivers really want. Get ready to shift into gear and let the conversations roll.
All right. Hello and welcome, truckers. The date is December 18th, and you're listening to the 44th episode of Big Rig Banter. I'm your co-host, Troy Diffenderfer.
And I'm your favorite co-host, Lenay and Troy.
Lenay, how are you doing today?
I'm really good, Troy. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's crazy to think that Christmas is 7 days away, and we're in the full swing of the holidays, and, you know, all the decorations are out, and we've seen a little bit of snow. I'm hoping we see more sometime soon.
Yeah, I have to say I'm not really hoping for any snow. I'm not really a big holiday person, but this year I did go to Philadelphia and walk around for the day, and it was all decorated for Christmas and all the lights, so it did kind of put me in the spirit more so than other years.
For sure. This has just been such a different Christmas for us. Obviously, you know, we bought the house, so we're actually going to be moving in 2 days, so that's pretty exciting, but also hectic and terrifying. So that's definitely been a big thing. And, you know, our family's changed this year. We've lost a few family members, so that's definitely been different when it comes to, you know, getting everyone together and doing the traditional family dinner. So that's going to change, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know you've definitely had a lot going on this year, both exciting and sad. Did you guys work out your little argument, or not argument, but conflict about having your family over for Christmas?
I think we're going to officially work that out this weekend. We're going to see how moving goes. I doubt we are going to do the whole dinner as much as I wanted to. I think we're going to go to my wife's parents' house. And I think we're going to do that instead, but we're going to try and have a get-together. We were talking about even doing maybe like a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, that might be better, and get everyone together once you're a little more settled.
For sure, and I still have yet to do most of my Christmas shopping. I feel like I have a pass this year. I keep telling everyone just to get when they ask me what I want, I just tell them to get us stuff for the house.
Right.
I feel like that'd be a great housewarming / Christmas gift and things like that. But what about you? What's your favorite gift you've ever gotten? Or maybe some of them in recent memory?
Man, that's a really tough question. I'm trying to think of... Well, every year at Christmas time, my brother-in-law gets me a new record because, you know, I have my record player at home. So we exchange vinyl at Christmas, so I always look forward to that. And then, like this year, I bought myself a plane ticket to Nashville, which I'm pretty excited about because, like, when my parents just give us money, so I always know about how much money they're going to give me. So I kind of just plan around that and buy my own gifts. What about you? I mean, if you weren't buying a house, what would be on your wish list?
Well, it's good you bring that up. I think it is important to treat yourself a little. I did end up buying a house for myself and for Lydia, so that was definitely a big Christmas purchase. But I would have to say probably when I was like 10 or 12, my mom got me tickets to see the Green Bay Packers play in Philly. Not many listeners know I'm a huge Green Bay Packers fan. Lenay knows it. Yeah. I'm always talking about. So that was really cool. And, you know, I was just actually talking to someone in the office not too long ago, and they were saying like, oh, I don't know what to get my son. I want to get him kind of something big and something cool. And I always suggest like concert tickets or tickets to see a sporting event, because I think that's like a cool thing instead of maybe getting the latest gaming console, like getting a memory that they're going to share. And so I was always excited to get like concert tickets. That's why I'm always so excited when you get me the birthday concert tickets, because it's not just the ticket. It's going to be a night of memories and things like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to, when I have kids, getting them maybe a sporting event ticket or a ticket to a concert or to a play or things like that. I think for listeners out there, I think that's definitely a cool gift idea if you're still shopping at this time, maybe buy an experience instead of maybe something material.
Yeah, I mean, every year I take my mom to the Fulton Theater, which is here in downtown Lancaster, to see a play, and like that's always fun because we go to the show, we get dinner, and it's something we can do together. And then my dad, I just get him a gift card to a restaurant because we love to eat together, so it works out.
Awesome. And just to keep going with the holiday theme, what are some of your favorite things about the holidays, or what is your favorite thing about the holidays? I know you don't like snow, but I'm sure there's something else you like.
Food.
Yeah.
Time off from work.
That's true. Both of those are very true.
And no, I do really like just being with my family. And honestly, now that I have my nephew, he's 3, I love watching him at the holidays. So it's added an extra layer to that.
I agree, and I'm probably one of the few people that like the cold. That's probably one of my favorite things about the holidays. I like being inside and all cozied up and watching a movie and having the hot chocolate and things like that. I'm excited our house has a fireplace, so
I don't know.
That's one of my favorite things. I know. Most people, I know you like sunshine.
I'm like, put me on a beach with some Christmas music and the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm good.
Yeah.
But truckers, what is your favorite thing about the holidays? Chat with us, #Big Rig Banter, and let us know what you like about the holidays.
And with this episode, we're hoping to help you find the best gift to request. I know a lot of the times you're going to be asked what you want for the holidays, and that's a tough question to answer for a lot of you. So we put together a little holiday gift guide to suggest to your friends and family on what to get you.
Yeah, so we've come up with some ideas on what we think are some of the best gifts for truck drivers. Maybe this will help you think of some ideas of what you want to add to your rig or what would just make your life easier on and off the road. So first thing, I think everyone should have a Kindle, something to read a book on. What? You're shaking your head?
I know. I think I always tell people there's those people that only want to listen to vinyl records. They don't want to download MP3s. And to me, that's how I am with books. I only want the hardback paper version of a book. And, I like to feel it in my hand. But I definitely see how a Kindle could help a lot of people on the road. And for those bookaholics like myself, I definitely see the convenience there.
Yeah, well, for those of you listening, Troy has like a bookshelf that stretches like the length of his house, so that would be kind of hard to fit in your big rig, but a Kindle would get them just as many choices to read without all of the baggage. What else do you think?
I like the idea of requesting a subscription to Sirius satellite radio. I've had it in my car for plenty of years now, and just the variety and the selection of whether it's music or sports or talk radio, I think it's great, especially for truckers that are going to be on the road for a while. Plus, the great thing is that you're going to get the same station no matter where you are. You're not going to be flipping through the dials trying to find the next country station or the next classic rock station, whatever county line you're crossing. So I think Sirius Radio is definitely the way to go for sure. And the subscriptions are pretty cheap as well.
Yeah, I know my dad has that in his truck, and I love it. And, there's also online radio you can get access to on your cell phone, like, I don't know, Spotify or even Amazon Play and things like that. So some kind of radio subscription would be cool. Another thing I was thinking about would be like a dash cam. So there's probably a lot of times where you wish you were recording things that you saw. So having a dash cam would be cool.
Something that's not as flashy but definitely more practical would be a safety kit. You can ask your friends or family to get you a safety kit. Truckers should always have one in their rig, but if you need one that's more updated or you're missing something or maybe you ran out of batteries, things like that, a safety kit would be something great. It's relatively cheap, and you'll definitely use it on the road, that's for sure.
Yeah, and just to bounce off of that, we're getting into, like you've been mentioning, and I'm trying not to think about it, but we're getting into like cold weather. So having some cold weather gear in your truck would be a good idea, especially if you have to get out and unload, or even if something happens where you have to get out and check your tires or whatever. It'd be good to have some gloves, a warm coat, even a blanket, and all the stuff that you would need to keep warm should your rig break down or you're just kind of stuck outside for any length of time.
And this one's one of my favorites. I'm 26 now, and to this day, my grandparents still fill a stocking for me.
Oh,
and
my
it's always
gosh.
filled with really good snacks. It's usually like Slim Jims and clementines and candy. And I always open it every Christmas Eve. And
I want one.
I'm still expecting one this year. So, Pap, if you're listening to this, I definitely expect a stocking still. But that's another one you can request, truckers. Snacks for the road is always a great thing. Maybe you have a stocking at home that will be filled with snacks sometime soon.
Yeah, and just to bounce off of that, I love money, and obviously I said that. I usually get money for Christmas, so one thing you could ask for is any kind of prepaid gift card. I do kind of like having money given to me that's like for a specific place, so, like I really want to buy hiking shoes, so that's something. If I get the cash, I might not spend it on that. I'll be like, oh, I should save it or pay off this bill, but it'd be nice to get a gift card to somewhere where I can actually treat myself.
And that's just a handful of different ideas that you truckers can request to your friends and family. I know it's tough around the holidays to figure out. You're so worried about presents for other people that you're not necessarily thinking about what you personally want for Christmas.
Oh, I don't have that problem.
But we do have even more holiday ideas. All you have to do is head on over to alltruckjobs.com and check out our Truckers Holiday Gift Guide. We'll put that in the show notes as well. And make sure to either comment on that blog or use the hashtag Big Rig Banter and tell us some great holiday gift ideas that you're asking for this winter.
Yeah, for sure. And, as we're kind of heading to the end of the year here, don't forget to go on and leave us a review. Let us know how we're doing, and most importantly, what you want to hear on the show in 2020.
For sure. And in 2020, we're going to be opening up some sponsorship opportunities. So if you would like to get your brand across the Big Rig Banter audience, feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah, to reach out to us, you just go to alltruckjobs.com and click on the advertise tab, and then reach out on there, and they'll be able to get you all the info you need. Right now, Big Rig Banter is sponsored by alltruckjobs.com, but we love to get other brands from the trucking industry on the show.
For sure. And again, thank you, truckers, for listening. I'm your co-host, Troy Diffenderfer.
And I'm your favorite co-host, Lenay Rule.
And this has been Big Rig Banter.
Happy holidays.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Big Rig Banter. For your next job, check out alltruckjobs.com, the premier online source for finding the best driver jobs in the country. Browse hundreds of positions by freight or driver type to get back on the road with confidence. Click subscribe to keep the conversations coming. Until next time on Big Rig Banter.